already because the intro is just sweeping. 2019 to eat at home. A year ago, now they're in District 29 5A alongside CC Win and Uvalde and those other schools. Coach, how did you feel? 3 seasons, right? There's your tournament season, and of course there's your district season. How did the first half of you guys, or how did you and the coaching staff evaluate the ladies coming into 2019?
We felt real good, Mr. Fred. And before we start, they mentioned we're here at Peter Piper's, and come by and support us and get yourself something to eat and enjoy the atmosphere. So, to your question, Mr. Fred, we really we're very excited of what we saw. We felt that the girls needed the scrimmages to get going, concerning to start building their bond and start building their chemistry with each other, and they did quite well. We were very impressed. There's always room for improvement, like always, but our scrimmages went well. We got to see what we wanted to see. We made a lot of movements in the infield, especially with our returners, and those six outstanding players, outstanding persons, just great. And the underclassmen returners are great as well. They bond with the seniors real good, and we got to see a lot what we wanted to see. We saw movement, like I'm telling you. We saw our pitcher, Katie Galvan, our ace pitcher, coming back, and I mean, it seems like a whole different year. Last year she started late and she struggled at the beginning, but this year seems like a whole different season.
Now, Coach, you did mention you have 6 returning seniors this year. Of course, the catalyst behind the plate, Brooke Dean, first team selection, also All-State honorable mention a year ago. That's 1. 2, of course, the young lady inside the circle, Katie Galvan, who is a 3-year letterman in the first team All-District selection a year ago. And then you go to your center fielder. Right up the middle, Coach, if your catcher, your pitcher, and then your center fielder in Leslie Martinez. Leslie Martinez, of course, a 3-year letterman, first team All-District selection of a year ago. Those 3 girls right up the middle, what can you know about them and what they bring to the table as leaders, Coach?
They bring a whole bunch, Mr. Fred. They bring everything you want from a perspective as a player, as part of the team. They work so well together. They believe that anything they set their mind they can do, and they believe that they can put a team together around them and make it happen. So, I mean, you bring so much experience, so much talent. Brooke Diaz behind the plate is unbelievable, and she's another coach on the field, and that's the beauty of it. Something I've been noticing a little bit different with Brooke, that she wants to win at whatever cost. She's going to do whatever it takes, and she's bringing that chemistry that we had. I want to say about Alexa Calderon, Marisol, Perez, Flores, and the other girls that taught me how to play this game of softball. And those girls are starting to do what we ask for them, and they're believing in each other, and they want to win.
Now, Coach, 26 varsity softball season, 26 years of softball here. You guys have been currently right now 20 out of the 25 seasons, and of course currently 16 consecutive years in the playoffs. Coach, a year ago, getting to that 3rd round of softball, losing to the nemesis San Benito, and of course you guys have more in the valley that you guys like to play, and you guys, as we have people coming across, we're live on YouTube, and they I guess they don't understand that when there's stuff moving around, and anyways, that's Coach, these girls were there a year ago when they had the magic, and when they went to that 3rd round of playoffs. The 3rd round, you guys lost to San Benito and San Antonio in a best 2 out of 3. You kind of like to play those 2 out of 3 playoff series, and you tend to like the series because you have the ability to say, you know what, if we lose the first one, we know we can get the 2nd and 3rd one. As far as pitchers, Coach, I know you have your ace in Galvan, Katie. You have Alyssa Galvan, and then you have another young lady that is a transfer back into Eagle Pass. Not quite sure. All I know is it's Gabby. That's all I know what her name is. So tell me a little bit about her and what she brings to the table, Coach.
And the person you're talking about is Gabriela Escamilla, and she's a transfer from El Paso. She was born and raised here. I think she went up to 4th, 5th grade elementary at Liberty, and then she transferred to El Paso, and then they decided to come back. From a little bit I know about her, I talked to her coach, or ex-coach, and all they have to say about her is good things. They got great things. She's a player. She's a playmaker. She does whatever it takes for the team, and that's what I see about her. She's a team player. We asked her to come pitch for us, and we needed her help because Katie was the only one pitching because Alisa kind of got a little injured there at the CC win game. She kind of felt some kind of pain in her elbow, but we said, hey, we need Gabby to come up, step up, and help us out during the scrimmages, and she sure did. And out of nowhere, she was dropped from the sky and helping us out right now.
You finish West, you're done with that, but then you go into the gauntlet right away. You go to Smith and Valley for your Smith and Valley tournament, and you got Los Fresnos, you got Madison, you got Judson, you got Smith and Valley, you got teams like that have constantly been in the playoffs year after year. Do you design that just so you can get the girls ready for district?
That's part of our plan, and we did that, I want to say, about 6 years ago when we felt that we were capable of playing the big teams and competing against them. And in order to be up there with them, you gotta see them. You gotta play with them places and try to compete against them. They don't like you, they don't invite you back. And so far, we've been more than welcome to come back year after year because we compete. That's one thing we do. Our Lady Eagles will compete against anybody, anytime, and anywhere.
And watching Real Sports Live Southwest, you guys catch us on our YouTube channel and go to our website, www.realsportslivesouthwest.com. We'll talk more about after this messages from our sponsor.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Beer. I'm the general manager of Ram Country Auto World. We have the largest. Buy and see us at 9 Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful 2018-2019 season.
Eagle Pass Dental Clinic for a great smile. Come by and visit us. We're located at 1606 Garrison Street. We're now taking new patients, children and adults. Private insurance, self-pay, and Medicaid. Call in today to make an appointment with Dr. Alvarez at 830-757-1500. That's Eagle Pass Dental Clinic.
ER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle Del Rio Boulevard. For more, turn your scrap into cash. Call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Hey guys, Eddie Sanchez, owner of Kumo Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street in downtown Eagle Pass. We invite you guys to come join us. We got equipment for everything from machines to free weights to bumpers. You name it, we got it. Come check us out, guys. Hey guys, welcome to Kumo Supplements and Lifestyle. My name is Eddie Sanchez. I'm the owner, and I invite you guys to come and join us any day of the week, Monday through Sunday, here at Mall de las Águilas.
Really got it, really got it, really got it, really got it, yeah. Really got it, 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 really got it.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 at Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Win Mavericks a successful 2018-2019 season. Order online through Facebook and save 10% on your purchase. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
That's it.
Hi, this is Roque Vela Jr., owner, operator of JetBowl North. And on behalf of my family and JetBowl North staff, I'd like to wish...
And we're back live. Peter Piper Pizza at Eagle Pass, Texas, just off Bibb Street. Got Coach Oscar Rodriguez, the pitching coach, assistant coach for Coach Coca. The absence of Ricky Ruiz, he takes the helm at first base. And make sure you guys catch us on RealSportsLiveSouthwest.com. Coach, for you, I know we talked to Coca, but how did you see the pitching in the first half of the season? Of course, the scrimmages. How did you see them and make sure that yeah, it's on. How did you see your pitching staff with of course, Alyssa Galvan being hurt right now, but Gabby and Katie?
I think the girls have done an excellent job, and we're ahead of schedule as far as we look like we're in mid-season form. And they've been working hard and being committed to the new look that we're having as far as being what the girls have, and they're working for me, and it's looking pretty good for this season. I'm actually very happy with their performance this past few scrimmages.
Coach, that Southwest game was a good game. Was a tail game of the end of the scrimmages, and of course you guys were on the losing end of it, but. You guys played well through it. Now you guys start in Smith Valley. And as far as the pitching staff and tournament play, you try and give Kaylee at least 4 to 5 innings, and then bring the other girls in, or do you kind of ride her and see what she can give you the 5-6 games that you guys are playing in Smith Valley?
With Katie, we like to give her the option because you know what, she's a senior. She's been there. She's put in the inning and the work. And I like to ask her, and most of the time she wants to rock, right? But I let her know all the opportunities, and we look to the newcomers that usually we'll get about 4 or 5 innings in the 1 hour and half-time limit that they give us to play. But she'll probably put in about, usually she's going to start every game, and we'll put her in 4 or 5 innings before we bring in maybe, well, we can't bring in Alyssa because she's healing from her arm, but we'll bring in Gabby, who's been a really nice surprise coming in from El Paso, and is really going to help us out this coming season.
Now, Coach, going back to you, as far as not having Ricky there, but understanding that Oscar was there a year ago and kind of knows exactly what you guys, how you do things, how the program works, and what you guys do in the program, there's no downfall, so to speak.
That is correct. I mean, our downfall hasn't really been shown. I mean, Coach has done an outstanding job from the beginning. I told him, hey, are you ready for it? And he said, hey, I'm ready. This is what I've been waiting for. And coaches with my JV coaches, I take them with us to every varsity game. They do the JV and they do the varsity. And that's one thing I tell them, hey, day tomorrow, you never know what might happen. Whoever thought this at baseball, got Coach Rod quite a beautiful, pleasant surprise that he's doing a great job. I tell a lot of people, he likes to work.
You go, and the work ethic, it shows in the senior class, the 6 seniors that you guys have returning this year, and of course the returning class. You do have a junior in Paola Daniel, and then you have some sophomores, key sophomores, Reese, Kaylin Reese. You got Lachey Ray, of course, Kaylin, hitter of the year a year ago, and then you have another sophomore in Alyssa Duran. Galvan, excuse me. I'm thinking of the freshman, but. You have a lot of crop of girls coming in, and a lot of girls that know the program and know what to expect. As far as leadership, Coach, from your standpoint, I know Coach touched about the leaders on the team that you see automatically is who?
The leaders take ownership of the team, almost like having an extra coach. Even when we ride on the bus, they take control. We don't sweat the little things because they take care. And they're great mentors for our little girls. Really do an awesome job with them, and they mentor them, and they always help them out with the little things because they've been through it, and they've done an excellent job for us.
And that's the biggest key is family, and it's a team that plays together, and there's no finger pointing, there's no it's you or you, it's all everybody buying in to the process and to the program. And what you guys have been in the playoffs, now, you got to see the success last year in the playoffs. What are you expecting? What are the expectations for 2019?
Well, we'd like to keep going, and our ultimate goal is to win state. That's what we strive for every time we come out. And that's what I came here to play for the Lady Eagles. It's a privilege to be out here, and I truly enjoy it. And ultimately, that's what I want, guys. I want to win a state championship for this. Be the first program in Eagle Pass High School to win state championship.
There you go, Coach. I mean, you've been a part of a lot of teams. You've been coaching a lot of years. What does it mean for you guys, or for you to take a team to state in 2019? And what are your expectations for 2019, Coach?
Like Coach Rod said, we don't expect anything less than the district championship, and then after that we go playoff by playoff, game by game, and our ultimate goal is, I tell the girls, I don't want to go to state without winning it, and we're going to win state, and sooner or later we're going to win it. And that's one thing that we always preach and we always want to get, and we've been too close to let go. And I mean, there's been teams that we've beaten before and they've been to state, and I tell the girls, why not us? And I feel that if we go to state, we're going to win it. We're not just going to be out there looking pretty and having a good time. We're going to go win it.
Well, you have team speed, you have batters, and you have, of course, like you said, leaders on the field, extra coaches, and again, we'll get to those guys, we'll get to those ladies in a bit, but we'll be back after this. Senior catcher and the lady in the circle, Katie Galvan. So we'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Student athlete, a safe and successful family entertainment. And on behalf of my family and Playmore Family Entertainment athlete, a safe and successful.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
STAT Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated. STAT ER does its testing and evaluations quickly, without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. STAT Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Eagle Grocery, located in downtown Eagle Pass, La Tienda de los Venados, supports our local high schools. Come visit us as we remodel our store through the Main Street program. Come see our displays of holiday party items. Come visit our meat market and enjoy our renowned homemade chicken salad. Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
Get your tax refund now at Ram Country Auto World.
Así es. Obtenga su reembolso con una parada en Auto World.
You just need your card and Ram will prepare your taxes and give you your refund check.
And we're back live, Real Sports Live, Southwest.com. Peter Piper Pizza, we got Brooke Diaz. And also, La Tech is coming up for her in the horizon. And then we got these tonight on Appreciation Night for the Lady Eagles.
So hopefully if you're seeing this, come on.
They'll be here till 9 o'clock, so make sure you guys come supporting the Lady Eagles. Proceeds for tonight. And of course, I took advantage of coming in here and doing is what it's called, special edition of the first pitch. Now, ladies, I'm going to talk to you first. I'll get to you in a minute, but for you, what is it coming back your senior year, 2019, the expectations of the team first, and then your expectations of you, your player, in the circle?
Well, I would have to say, as a team, we're all just looking to win, time. this year we all, we want to go to state. We have that mentality that we're going to eventually get there and we're going to win. So hopefully Gopin, and personally my expectations would have to be just to go out there and pitch my very best at every game, and just be successful for the team at the end of the day.
Like I mentioned, is that just the fact that you want to pitch well and you want to make sure that you keep the team in the game every game?
Yes.
Now you've been her catcher for a better part of 4 years. Well, let's call it 3 years because of course your sophomore year you got hurt and she had another catcher. Ochoa was your catcher, right, that year? Yeah. Kayla Ochoa. How is it? And do you guys all know exactly what she's thinking in the circle and what for each batter and saying, you know what, let's come inside of this girl. Let's see what she's got.
Well, I mean, we see each other every day at practice, and like you said, we've been there together for almost 4 years. So I have had the opportunity to get closer to Katie off and on the field. So I do know how she pitches. I do know what she does like when she pitches. I do know what she doesn't like when she pitches. So, I mean, I do know her ins and outs when it comes to pitching. So I do give the heads up to the coaches like, hey, like, Katie might not like this, or, this is Katie's pitch for tonight. So in a way, yes, I do know a lot about Katie when it comes to pitching.
Now, when we talk about, you guys, her in the circle, you behind the plate, and of course we talked to Coach Coca Ruiz, and he's mentioned that you ladies are in the circle. What is it about the program, and what is it, I mean, you've been in the program for 4 years, what is it about the program that makes it so comfortable for players to want to lead the other girls on the team? Either one of you want to answer it.
Okay, well, I would say that as a freshman going in, that's when it really starts. Your seniors are the ones that take you by the hand and show you what are the right things to do. They show you all the little ins and outs of it, and they really show you how to be a leader. So it all just goes back as to what they've learned from their seniors. So it just keeps on going down the line. And we all try to instill that for anyone can be a leader no matter, what class you're in. So I would say it would just go back to like our seniors and the girls that we've had already that have helped us get to this point.
Now you have 6 returning seniors this year. Of course, it's you, Brooke, and Katie, and then you got Alex Martinez, you got Leslie Martinez, you have Lori Lay, and then you have Leanne Dunn. I don't know if she's here. I can't see her because she's one of the smallest people on the field, but funny joke, it's an inside joke. But anyways, what is it about y'all that kind of puts you in a different realm of players that have played in the program?
Okay, so closer bond than years before. We've been there for each other on and off the field, and getting that sisterhood has helped us on the field, and it's in turn. So that's a really big turn that we actually were able to do. And so, like I said, I'm close to Katie, but I'm also here. We try to have that team unity and it's helped us in turn. So
your nemesis in the Valley, San Benito, and amongst other teams in the Valley. I mean, it's one of those things where it's so funny. The kids just running around like crazy around here. Well, what do you expect from Peter Piper Pizza? They're located on Bibb Street, 773-0313. I just want to put a plug because they gave me free food. That's why. So but anyways, we go back to. Is there a team that you guys always look forward to playing in the playoffs? I know a year ago you guys went through 3 rounds, to 3 rounds, and of course lost to San Benito. But what is your memory? And you guys can pick y'all's memory. What is the one memory that you guys are going to take from your 4 years of play, as in general?
Like, what did we learn?
Yeah, what did you learn, and what is one memory that you're going to take away from your 4 years of playing in a playoff game, in a regular season game, just in general?
I have mine. Do you want to? I have mine. So the memory I'm going to hold forever is round 2 against McAllen, and we were able to come through a 3rd game, and I was able to get a grand slam. My first grand slam. It was amazing. It felt amazing.
At Zachary Field?
Yes, it was crazy. And
right,
it was
right over the center. Actually, it was in right Left center.
Yeah, I was left center, but it was a great game, and that's a crazy memory that I will never forget.
But that game was a back and forth game.
Yeah, it was.
Right? It was a back and forth. And you in that game, for one player, I think it was you had to come through and I think pitch around her to get to somebody else, and you struck out that girl that was behind her. She doesn't remember. You don't remember.
This is why I'm here to remind her.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what's your? I know she's at Mac High last year in round 2.
It was also that game though. I want to say it was that series because I was like, there was one specific game where it was raining so
that was first game.
bad.
It was game 1.
And like every single time we would come off the field and the other team was on the field, it would pour. It would go out there and it would stop. Oh my gosh, like we're meant to win this. Like this is it. This is the sign from above.
There you
go. We're
go.
gonna win this. And that was probably like the craziest thing that I've ever gone through because that probably happened the entire game. It was on and off. Exactly. So it was crazy. And to be able to pitch through that, you know, I felt great and we ended up winning. So it was a great ending.
Well, talking about that series, I was able to catch y'all's first series in Laredo in the first round. We were able to broadcast that. We were not able to broadcast the second round because we were busy with the La Jolla baseball with the boys. So, but I did catch part of that game, part of those games in the very end. And then the third round, again, we were busy with round 2 for baseball and couldn't get to y'all's ladies in San Antonio. We were trying to. But we couldn't. But again, you guys have been in the playoffs all 4 years that you've been in and what does that mean to you guys, knowing that you've been successful in your 4 years of playing softball?
Katie?
I would have to say that it gives us like a greater expectation for this year because the majority of the entire team and yes, I would say, the entire team has already gone through playoffs. We've all been there at least once. You know, some of us had the luxury of being there every single time that we've gone to playoffs and played the sport in high school. So I would say it just gives us like a greater edge as to being able to, like a freshman in playoffs for the very first, what's expected. You know, we know how the game is. It's a lot faster in playoffs, of course. So I would say it just helps us, I guess, playing already in 4 years.
Like Katie was saying.
Experience of being in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Now, again, your sophomore year, they made it to the playoffs and they were ousted in the first round. How did that memory stick with you? Because that was your sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
That was not your junior year. That was your sophomore year. How did that stick? And what kind of taste did that leave?
A very bad one. I mean, freshman year we went to the second round.
Yes.
And then sophomore year, we didn't get past the first, and it was such a crazy thing because for Lady Eagle softball, we never lose in the first, playoff round. It was so unexpected, and it was just like a heartbreaking feeling knowing it was the end because to some seniors that you've been with for a while now, and we just wanted it to go, a lot longer. But I mean, it sort of, it did teach me a lesson. You have to work hard to not feel like that following years.
Now, you guys lose Ricky Reese, Coach Ricky Reese. You guys lose him to baseball. Everything's baseball, right? Like. Anyways, but now he was a leader on the field. He was a leader in the dugout. He made you comfortable in the circle. He made you comfortable behind the plate. It was one of those things where you guys knew each other in and out, and you guys knew exactly what he was going to call and what he wasn't going to call. How has that impacted, and has Coach Oscar Rodriguez kind of come in and tried to take over, but make sure that he puts the right foot forward, so to speak? I'll go with you because he's more with you as far as pitching.
Well, I mean, it was a really big adjustment. It's like the whole game is you just have to learn how to adjust. So it was a very big adjustment. My senior year, the coach that I've been with for the past 3 years, and I'm expecting him to come back, and he doesn't. And for obvious reasons, I understand. I totally understand. But it was a very whoa, okay, I'm gonna have to step up and be an even bigger leader now. Just kind of learn how to adapt with Coach Rod, because he was in the same position, you know, as Coach Ricky Reese his first year. You know, Coach Ricky Reese was stepping in, not knowing what really was happening, you know. So I understood that, and I know that he wants the best for us. And we pitch every day, you know. He's not shoving everything that Coach Ricky, you know, he was trying to teach us. Yes, exactly. But he still is incorporating some things, you know, here and there. And he'll tell us, like, okay, this is my way, but we're still going to, like, have some of his ideas here, just not the exact same way. So, I mean, I know that he wants, you know, to put the best foot forward. I totally understand that. And it was just a matter of adjusting. Now it's perfect.
For you, having Coach Rod now call the game, or do you call your own game? Does Coach Reese let you call your own game?
Not yet. Hopefully within the next couple of games. But adding on to Katie, Coach Rod, I mean, the biggest thing is that he's been accepting with, you know, if I go up to him and tell him, you know what, I think that this pitch will work. Okay, well, he'll put that and he'll take that into consideration. That means a lot to me as a catcher because I've seen a lot of pitching and of experience. So that's a huge thing for me is for Coach Rod to, you know, just be able to have for me. So it just works hand in hand.
Yeah, like to not turn it into a dictatorship and actually take as what we want, you know, for him to show us and stuff like that.
So your expectation for T gave us her expectations. Now, what are your expectations for 2019?
Well, I mean, definitely with this district, I feel that we can win district champs. I feel like we could win district champs, go many rounds in playoffs. Like Katie said, go to state. That's been one of our dreams since freshman year. Hopefully we can achieve snow goals. I hope that we be consistent with our bats. I hope Katie goes consistency with pitching. I hope that we all make amazing plays out there and we just come together as a team. So yeah, that's our goals.
There you go. The two leaders in the circle behind the plate. What more can you ask? The two seniors, Brooke Diaz. She was first team all-district selection catcher, also first team honorable mention state, all-state?
Yes.
Right?
All-state honorable mention.
There you go. So Katie was first team all-district selection pitcher. And what more can you ask for the Lady Eagles program as these seniors are going to lead them in 2019? Their first official kind of game would be in this weekend on Friday, Smith Valley Tournament. It's in San Antonio. We're trying in place. If any businesses are looking to advertise, we got 5 games that weekend. We got 5 games to broadcast. So if you guys want to, you guys can email me at realsportslifesw@gmail.com, or you can call me at 830-968-2010. Hoping that these ladies can, you know, if Antonio, because they're 11 o'clock and then a 5 o'clock on Friday, and then you have 2 games on Saturday. So if you guys can't make the trip, you guys can sit at home, watch it on our YouTube channel, Real Sports Live, or you can watch it at the computer in the office. Just go to www.realsportslivesouthwest.com. and we'll have all the action for you, all the softball action from the Diamond. So again, we're gonna skip out and pay some bills. We're gonna take it to break. You're watching realsportslive.southwest.com.
Es completamente gratis sin necesidad de comprar. Apúrate, no esperes a tu cheque. Consigue tu dinero hoy.
So come get your tax refund now at Ram Country Auto World, 1997 Veterans Boulevard, Eagle Pass.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Bibb. I'm the general manager of Ram Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles at 2018-2019.
Eagle Pass Dental Clinic for a great smile. Come by and visit us. We're located at 1606 Garrison Street. We're now taking new patients, children and adults. Private insurance, self-pay, and Medicaid. Call in today to make an appointment with Dr. Alvarez at 830-757-1500. That's Eagle Pass Dental Clinic.
EP ER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Hey guys, Eddie Sanchez, owner of Kumo Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street in downtown Eagle Pass. We invite you guys to come join us. We got equipment for everything from machines to free weights to bumpers. You name it, we got it. Come check us out, guys. Hey guys, welcome to Kumo Supplements and Lifestyle. My name is Eddie Sanchez. I'm the owner, and I invite you guys to come and join us any day of the week, Monday through Sunday, here at Mall de las Águilas.
Really got it, really got it, really got it, really got it, yeah. Really got it, 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 really got it.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Wind Mavericks a successful 2018-2019 season. Order online through Facebook and save 10% on your purchase. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food. That's it. Welcome back to another edition of Real Sports Live, Southwest.com. We're with Brooke Diaz. Brooke is going to give us our next guest coming up to interview. Who are our next guests, Brooke?
So now we have Leslie Martinez and Alex Martinez coming up. So I will pass the mic over. Alex, the floor is yours.
So we got Alex Martinez, Sr., and Leslie Martinez, not related. They just have the same last name. And, of course, Brooke. Brooke wanted to do that it's fun. It's fun. Anyways, we're on a YouTube channel. Make sure, don't forget, guys, come on by. The appreciation night is still going on till 9 o'clock tonight. We're going to do about this for about an hour. We're almost done. We decided to do it from 6:30 to 7:30, just to, so make sure you guys tell them at the front that you're here to support the Lady Eagles softball, and they'll give a portion of the proceeds to the booster. Congratulations on to the next level, Leslie. You verbally committed to UTPB, University of Texas Permian Basin. It's still not inked yet, but she's verbally committed, right? And for you, Howard Payne University. Thank you for the shirt. I have a comp shirt.
You're welcome.
Brooke didn't give me a comp shirt.
Wow,
I'm still upset about me.
It's okay. I gave you one.
Alex first. Alex, what are your expectations for 2019 for the team and for yourself?
For the team, state. We're always aiming for state every year. That is our goal. Obviously, everybody wants to go to state. That's what we work for. So my personal goal is just doing my junior year was hitting the ball hard. I really want to I just want to leave my senior year out with a bang.
Leslie, I know a year ago you got hurt during playoff time. You got hurt in the second game of that 3-game series. No, I believe, was it the third game of that series against Mac High? Or was it the second game? It was the second game, so you didn't play that third game. Which was an exciting game also, and of course you missed the San Benito series, and of course the San Benito series is one of those series where you guys want to forget about that and continue, this year. But being on the, I know it's hard for you because you've been on the field, but how hard was it to cheer on your teammates, model to the group?
Well, honestly, it was very different from being on the field and from like watching the field. I don't know, it was just like I would get mad at them because I would see like all the errors like the coaches like talk about, or just like, oh, like they're preventable, and I just like wanted to tell them, like, not in the, like when coaches tell us something, it's like, oh, like we try not to like listen to them, but like as I saw it, like what we were coming from, or like what the coaches say, I tried to put it in them and like say it softly, or like for them to understand what they're trying to say.
Exactly. Now, a year ago you played right field.
Yes.
Is here, or the scrimmage season or the first part of the season was coach kind of putting people around to try and see what the best fit, the best 9 on the field were going to be?
Well, last year I'm a team player. I'll play wherever our coach wants us or where the team needs us. So I did take right field for the team. That is not my position, though. I'm not an outfielder. I'm an infielder.
Though you played it well.
Thank you. I really tried. I mean, if I was going to play, I played with everything I had. Yeah, I'm an infielder, and I'm going to play third base this year. So, yes.
So you're going to hit the hot corner. That's always been your patrol. Team speed, you're the fastest on the team. You get on, get over, get in, so to speak, is what, as a leadoff, right? As a leadoff, you get on, you get over, you get in. Talk to me about the 6 seniors at the team amongst yourselves, but what kind of attitude do you guys have coming into 2019?
Honestly, it's been completely different since last year, because last year we had a bunch of like drama and stuff, and we wouldn't really click. But coming into 2019, we've honestly had way more like better experiences together, and we bond way better. And I think 2019 is going to be a really good year, and we're going to honestly go all the way to state because we have a good bond and chemistry.
So that the team chemistry is big in a team, and when the team chemistry is going well, it starts from the parents into, of course, you guys, the team. But as we look forward, and of course, Southwest and South San are no longer in our district, in District 29 6A, you bring in Nixon. We don't know anything about Nixon as far as the softball program. We will see tomorrow night, United is coming into town. They play the first regular season game. They'll play against CC Win, the Lady Mavericks, and we're going to be live from that game. I see you're looking at your watch. I'm trying to get you guys out of here as quickly as possible. Notifications on Facebook and on Twitter and on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow us. I'm going to put in the plug. Make sure you follow us on all our social media. Also, what's your Twitter handle?
My Twitter handle is AlexMartinez_9.
There you go. And what's yours?
Mine is Leslie_MTZ07.
There you go. So follow them on Twitter. Get all the updates. And, of course, follow us, Real Sports Live SW. Also go to our webpage, www.realsportslivesouthwest.com. You can catch all the previous games that we have broadcast and, of course, the upcoming games. We're going to be hopefully live from Smith and Valley this weekend. We're looking forward to that, but we're a little bit short with advertising, so we're hoping to be able to feature the Lady Eagles in Smith and Valley because they have 5 games. Played Southwest in the scrimmage, the losing end of it. I mean, in scrimmages, you don't win or lose. You kind of get better.
Yes.
Am I right? I mean,
yes.
that's what they're for. But how did you guys evaluate yourselves in that, or how did you evaluate the scrimmages from your standpoint?
Well, for scrimmages, whether we win or lose, we really don't try to win. We try to get better. We try to see what we need help on. Let's say, well, if I need help on my outside and I know I didn't hit it, well, this is what we try to work on. That's mainly what scrimmages are for us. This past scrimmage against Southwest, we just came in with a different mentality. We thought I honestly felt like we were too confident. Other words, cocky. Yeah. So I think that really held us down. Now we all know that we need to work harder and stay true to ourselves and just hit the ball.
How did you feel the outfield is going to be with you in the middle, and of course it's probably going to be Paola in left and in right, not knowing if it's Lori or who it's going to be over in right field? what are your thoughts coming into the regular season and having the three people out there in the outfield?
Hopefully, whoever's the right fielder or left fielder, actually, because we really don't know our spots of day. We're just competing, but I just hope we're all solid, all three, including me, and just we can help support the team defense, because defense honestly wins championships, and that's what we're looking forward to.
There you go. She said it well. Defense wins championships. And a year ago, of course, they had their 2 rounds, very good rounds. And, of course, the San Benito round 3, was one of those playoff runs that you can kind of say, you know what, let's scrap it as experience and let's learn from it. It's 2019. Alex, I know we talked to you. I know we were there at your signing, and we were there.
Yes.
You know, the whole, you know, the going to play, you know, ball as far as at the next level. What does that mean to you and to your parents?
Well, I've worked my entire life for this opportunity, which I'm very thankful to the Lord for this. My parents are very excited. I'm very humbled and blessed to do this opportunity with Howard Payne. I'd like to thank the coaches, obviously, for giving me the chance. And we're just all plan to go to, which is going to be hard, but okay.
Yeah, Howard Payne University is somewhere in the Houston area, am I right?
Yeah, it's like 4 hours away.
Okay, 4 hours away. UTPB is Permian Basin. It's out in West Texas, which is always hot.
When it gets cold.
So, knowing that you're going to further your education and hope, when do you think you're going to sign your letter? After the season or in March? Well, I hope that we get the opportunity. I hope we get the opportunity to showcase that. But, ladies, what is it about the coaching staff? And of course, you got now Coach Rod coming in, and you lose your leader in Coach Ricky Ruiz. And the reason I say you're losing the leader in Coach Ricky Ruiz, it's not knocking on the other coaches. It's just the way he did things for you guys to be prepared is the biggest thing. What do you see from losing him, or it doesn't faze you guys? You guys just move forward and say, you know what, we're just going to move forward.
Well, okay, Coach Ruiz played a big role in our softball program. He honestly did. He really was the mastermind behind all the situations. I mean, it is a great loss, but we have great coaches backing him up. I feel like how we're doing right now is good. I don't think, I feel like if he was here, we would still be doing what we're doing. The game continues. Lose people, you just got to keep.
Yeah, and last year you guys lost this young lady, and
Yes.
of course your sophomore season you lost Brooke Diaz, and the season went on, and that's where you got the opportunity to shine and to show your skill. We knew, be a Lady Eagle player like you are right now. I was able to, and you guys lost in the first round of that year, your sophomore year.
Yes.
So we got the 2 sophomores, but they're gonna be here in a minute. Yeah. So they're like, no.
They didn't want to.
They don't want to. Ladies, one more thing. I know that we talked about all the expectations and you guys going to state and whatnot. You guys have the program has 20 years of consecutive 16 consecutive years running in the playoffs. Is that one thing that you guys don't want to make sure that it doesn't, we don't lose the streak?
Yes, for sure.
But of course, you also want that coveted district championship, which has eluded you for the past 2 years.
Yes.
Or has it been 2 years?
Yes, it's been.
Freshman year
Okay, our goal is also to get district champs, which we're aiming for. It was very difficult when the more competitive teams were in our district. Now that Nixon is here, I feel like we have a great chance. We're aiming for that, and playoffs is just it comes natural to us. We work really hard for it, and every year it just works. We just qualify for it.
3-year letterman with Leslie Martinez, first team all district selection a year ago. Of course, Alex Martinez, you're a utility player for Coach.
Yes.
For Coach.
I can play everywhere.
And 3-year letterman also. you guys have been in the program for 4 years, and those 4 years, give me your one memory you're gonna take. And I know for you it might be the catch.
Oh my
We're just
God.
gonna call it the catch. If I don't know. I mean, I might be wrong, but what's your one memory you're gonna take away from your 4 years of playing softball for the Lady Eagles?
Honestly, playing outfield with Alex.
That 1 year, our junior year, Bobo, anything in the outfield caught.
There you go.
Also with our batting, also.
Oh, our batting, yes.
There you go. Did you make sure you bought your Evo Shield right this year?
Oh, she bought a new one.
She bought a
She
brand
bought
new.
like 5.
Well, with that, we're going to step away. We're going to continue with the program. You're watching a special edition of the First Pitch with the Lady Eagles from Eagle Pass High. We have Alex Martin. Coach Reese, make sure 9 o'clock is till it's from 4 to 9, so we still have some time. I don't even know what time it is right now, but it's almost 7:28. Hey, we're almost done with the show, but again, guys, we'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Hi, this is Roque Vela Jr., owner, operator of JetBowl North. And on behalf of my family and JetBowl North staff, I'd like to wish every student here. Hi, this is Roque Vela Jr., owner, operator of Playmore and Playmore Family Entertainment staff. Every student athlete a safe and successful year.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
STAT Emergency Center is here to offer emergencies the clock. We know that are better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated. STAT ER does its testing and evaluations quickly, without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. STAT Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Eagle Grocery, located in downtown Eagle Pass, La Tienda de los Venados, supports our local high schools. Come visit us as we remodel our store through the Main Street program. Holiday party.
And Piper Pizza, special edition of the First Pitch. Lady Eagles softball program having their appreciation night. Make sure you guys come on by. It's still 9 o'clock night. If you're on our YouTube channel, go and like our pages. Also, you can like their Eagle Pass Softball Booster Club page, so you can get all the updates. www.realsportslivesouthwest.com. Ms. Reese, Kaylin Reese, did I say it right?
Yes.
Okay, I said it right. And Alyssa Galvan, sophomores, first team All-District designated hitter for the Lady Eagles last year. And Ms. Galvan is right behind Katie Galvan as far as the number 2 pitcher. And of course, we got the short stuff over here on this side. Miss Leanne Dunn. How we doing tonight, Leanne? Leanne, a senior, second baseman, middle infield for the Lady Eagles. She's also first team All-District a year ago.
Nope, second team.
Second team. I'm going to go back to my notes. But, yeah, second team All-District. I'm sorry. Second team All-District. You played all over the infield.
The infield, yeah. I played third base, second base, and now shortstop. So we'll see how that goes this year.
Transition for you this year. You're gonna see more first base. I know you were jumping in and out as far as your first base last year. You were the DH because of your bat. And what has Coach Reese, instilled in you and want to kind of make you the player that you are as a sophomore, Ms. Reese?
He just wants me to go out and show people like what I have, like carry myself with my stick, and just be like an all-around player to help my teammates.
There you go. For Alyssa, I know you're behind Miss Katie Galvan, but what has she done for you in these 2 years that you've been behind Katie?
Katie's been a really big motivation in my life for pitching-wise. She gives great advice there on the mound, how to be mentally prepared up there, because it's a little stressful, but just a little nervous.
Being in the circle and knowing the fact that you have a defense behind you that can play pretty good defense, and Leanne, of course, one of the catalysts back there. But as far as coming into this year, of course, not having your pitching coach, Coach Ricky, now having Coach Rod, how different is it having him as your pitching coach?
Well, it's been different, and it's going pretty well, Coach.
There you go. So now we also have a new player in Gabby Escamilla, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
She also comes in from out of town. She's a transfer from El Paso. She also pitches. She's a junior.
Yes.
Having her also in the mix, does that help you kind of get some experience? Not experience, but get to the point where you're saying, you know what, I have two leaders, a junior and a senior in front of me that I can take over next year as a junior.
Well, it just makes me want to work harder, and whoever puts in the extra work will get their spot.
There you go. Is that the kind of competitiveness that you guys have amongst the team aspect? And team, of course, the six returning seniors, Lori Lay, Leslie, Brooke.
Yes. Of course, like since I don't know, things really changed like this year. There was no set positions coming into this season or games that you say it, scrimmages, especially during these scrimmages. Coach Reese has been trying a bunch of different things, and since we're all basically, I'd say that we're all around players. So he's throwing infielders to the outfield and outfielders to the infield, and he's just trying a bunch of different things. So there is a lot of competition and everything. A big variety of players and all of us.
Meaning you have athletes on the team. Is that what it is?
Definitely have
athletes on the team. As a freshman last year and having a big role on the team as far as, like you said, with the stick, as far as hitting wise, was there some things that Coach talked to you about in understanding the game as a freshman? Because varsity, and again, I tell everybody, freshman, JV, and varsity, 3 different levels, 3 different ways of playing the game. Also, the fact of the matter that it's the speed of the game is way different from freshman to JV to varsity. Is that something that you guys talked about? And what did he tell you last year as far as knowing the fact that you were going to have a big impact?
He just instilled in me to be very, like strong,
minded, okay, mentally.
Yes, mentally strong, and just be like ready for anything, because there's bumps on the road and you have to be ready to pick up from that.
Now at first base this year, is that a position that, again, you're competing for?
Yes, sir.
And is it something that you said, you know what, I know you also pitch a little.
Yes.
Has that ever crossed Coach Reese's mind and say, hey, you know what, go to the bullpen and do some bullpen work?
As a matter of fact, yes. Tomorrow we're gonna be pitching tomorrow. Yes, but I'm like I said, I'm a team player. I'm gonna do whatever because my dad isn't my dad on the field. He's my coach. So I'm gonna do whatever he says to do. If he tells me go to the bullpen, because I'm gonna go to the bullpen.
Yeah, we never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like what happened to Alyssa. So we're all prepared. We all become pitchers if somebody needs us.
Yeah, of course, Alyssa getting hurt against the Lady Mavericks. Pitching those 2 innings, got some tenderness, but again, it's one of those things where it was a cold night, and it's something that you have to make sure that you're ready at all times. Alyssa, going to you, and these 6 seniors that are on the team, which of the 6 seniors do you kind of gravitate to? Who's your buddy on the bus, and who's your buddy in the dugout?
Well, I kind of gravitate to everyone. They're all equal to me, but I would say the most I would go to is probably Katie, because she's been there most for me.
Now, who's your go-to in the dugout or in the bus?
Like Alyssa said, I go to everyone, but my main one is Alex Martinez because she carries a big stick with her as well, and that's the impact we have on the team is our stick, and she helps me like mentally prepare and everything.
There you go. I'm not gonna say who you gravitate to because I think everybody gravitates to you. You